Hello friends and family of MFit. My name is Jill and I'm a yoga instructor at MFit, and I was asked to do a 30-minute yoga class, and I thank you for tuning in. That's the first step, that you showed up. So find a towel, a mat, a comfortable place, and just come to a seated position. Hopefully you'll be able to see me. And if you're unsure of any of the moves, follow along. I'll give you as much guidance as I can, and we'll take it slow for this first MFit online Vinyasa Flow class. Okay, so come to a seated position, nice and tall. Keep your spine direct, shoulders up and back, chin up, almost like there's an imaginary string pulling the top of your head up to the ceiling. You can rest your palms lightly on your knees, or you can form a heart shape. And slowly close your eyes and come into your breath. Inhale for the count of 2. Pause for 2. And then slowly exhale for the count of 2. With each inhale and exhale, breathe out and settle any area of your body where you may be holding any tension or tightness. As you breathe, try to focus on that area of where that tightness is, and send your breath to make that spot a little more comfortable for you. And also continue the count of your breath. Inhale 2, pause 2, exhale 2. And I'm going to begin with a brief reading from Journeys to the Heart. And the title of this reading is Weather the Storm. Storms come, the lightning flashes, thunder rolls. Sometimes the hail pounds so loudly and incessantly it becomes frightening. Sometimes storms do damage, but storms are not forever. Just as nature plays out her storms, sometimes with violence, sometimes with gray days, sometimes with a gentle cleansing rain, we have storms in our lives, storms in our soul. Storms are part of life, part of growth, part of the journey. Light a candle, wrap up warmly, make yourself safe and secure, then wait for the storm to pass, knowing it will. Let peace return, let security return, let joy and meaning come back. There's certain faith that you have purpose, and your life is on track. Let's inhale together. Pause for 2. Open up, sigh it out. And gently open your eyes. Okay, we're going to start with child's pose. So, you can begin with all fours. Place your toes together. And then press your tailbone back. Extend your arms, fingers wide, as far as you can. And let your forehead relax on your mat. Keep your eyes open. And let's go back to that breath. Inhale for 2. Hold it. Exhale through your nose for 2. Again. Pause. Exhale for 2. One more time. Inhale for 2. Fill up. Pause. Slowly empty out. 1, 2, even one more if you can. Empty out and push up into downward facing dog. Hope you can see me well, everybody. Okay, downward facing dog. My feet are at 12 o'clock. I'm grounding down into my toes, pushing my tailbone up and back. Take a soft bend in your elbows. And my hands are spread, fingers are spread wide, pinkies to the edges of my mat. Inhale, come up on your toes. Exhale, push your tailbone back. Try to lift and spread your toes. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Now try to make your chest push back against your thighs. Inhale and exhale. Step to your hands. Keep your feet hips distance apart, maybe a little wider. And we're gonna just hinge forward into ragdoll. You notice I'm grabbing opposite elbows. Soft bend in my knees. Feet are at 12 o'clock. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Okay. Release any tension in your neck. You can even sway your arms back and forth. Keep your breathing. Okay, now toe heel your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your palms against your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, nice and slow. We're going to rise all the way up. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, press your palms together. Release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Extended mountain pose, look up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And now we're going to step back to high plank. Okay, high plank. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Fingers are spread wide. My heels are over above my toe mounds. My toes are grounding, toe mounds are grounding into the mat. Hug into core, inhale. Exhale, stay up. Inhale. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, okay? Now make sure you breathe. Inhale, pause for 2. Exhale through your nose. 1, 2, pause for 2. Inhale through your nose. Pause. Exhale through your nose. Okay, you're going to step to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Shoulders up and back. Arm bones up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Exhale to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's do 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure you hear your breath in. Notice the pause. Exhale for 2. One more. Inhale for 2. Open up and let it go. You can bend your knees. Look to the front of your mat. Step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to chair pose. Okay, I'm going to move back so you can see me. Chair pose. Okay, you're taking your seat. Okay, you want to sit back. Make sure you can see your toes, right? You want to put your shoulders back and arm bones up. You're wrapping your shoulders around your thoracic spine. You're also dipping your pelvis. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit a little deeper. You girls got it, and men too. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, step back, high plank. Exhale to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, put your right foot forward on 12 o'clock. We're gonna come up to warrior one. Now, notice your knee should be above your ankle. Okay, wherever you have it is perfectly fine, especially if this is your first class. Square your hips to the front of the room. Arm bones are up and back. And my pinkies are actually kind of twisted. I don't know if you can see them or not, but okay. Inhale, exhale, take it a little deeper. Inhale, lift, reach those arm bones up, look up. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior one on the left side, okay? Inhale as you rise up. Exhale, bend that knee to that ankle, right? And that, keep breathing. You could even have that knee, that left knee, go out a little bit towards the outer edge of your side of your mat, your left side of your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, a little deeper. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's all breathe in. 1, 2. Pause for 2. And exhale for 2. One more just like that. Inhale. Pause. Exhale for 2. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or float. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale as you come up. Look up, fullest expression. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's do our 3 breaths. Inhale. Open up, let it go. In through your nose. Out through your nose. Just like that again. In and out through your nose. Okay, kick your right foot back. Flex your toes so they're pointing down to your mat. Okay, now bend it through your chest and bring it right through. Both feet on 12 o'clock. Now, if you want to take a knee, crescent lunge. This is a variation. Or you can also modify crescent lunge. Okay, notice my right knee, 90 degrees. My left heel, it's like I'm wearing a high heel. I'm softening my knee and I'm bringing my heel over my toe mound. So come maybe a little bit, shimmy that foot a little bit further on your mat. Inhale. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And this time, you're going to twist to the right. Twist to the right. Now, if you're on your knee, right, your pose will look like this. If you're up on your toe mounds, it'll be like this, okay? Now, as you inhale, lengthen your body, the crown of your head to the front of your room. As you exhale, twist that shoulder back and look at the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. You can open your hand, your arm. Release. Chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, now kick that left leg out, flex your foot, bring it through under your chest, and then plant it on your mat between your hands. If you want to take a knee, crescent lunge on the left, or if you want to come up, this might be a time in our life, in our world, right here on your mat and even off of your mat, that we are out, completely out of our comfort zone, okay? And that sometimes we need to take that risk and get to that spot and see what's on the other side. And you can use that practice right here on your mat. So maybe instead of coming on your knee this time, come on up and try to get out of that comfort zone, okay? See what happens. Again, my shoulders are up and back, arm bones up and back. Inhale, lift. Exhale a little deeper in your pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart center. And this time, you're gonna twist to the left. Inhale, lengthen the crown of your head, your spine to the front of the room. Exhale, twist that left shoulder back. You can even open up your arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Take your gaze to the ceiling. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Release. Chaturanga. High to low plank. Good job. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, open it up. 2 more. Keep your mouth closed, through your nose out. 1 more in. Pause and out. Okay, bend your knees, hover your knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, come up to chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, go back to chair pose. Hands to heart center, right? So I'm really pressing my thumb knuckles to my heart center. Taking my seat again, okay? Take it to your edge. Maybe you can sit a little bit deeper. Make sure you see your toes. Sit back, tilt your pelvis, shoulders up and back. Inhale, sit a little deeper as you exhale. And this time, twist to the right, okay? Inhale, lengthen your spine, the crown of your head. Exhale, twist that right shoulder back. Inhale, lengthen, sit a little deeper, take it to your edge. Exhale, twist. 1 more, inhale, lengthen out of your comfort zone to your edge, twist. And release, forward fold. Now take your feet at least hip distance apart, and we're just gonna fold forward, soft bend in your knees. Take your peace fingers under your big toe and forward fold. This is called Yogi Tola. Just drop everything, let go of anything that you're holding on to that's holding you back, and let just fall to your mat. Soften your knees, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your breath and keep your eyes wide open to a spot on the back of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, very good. Toe heel your feet together. You're going to inhale, you're going to come back up to chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. And this time we're going to twist to the left. Now, notice your knees. You need to center your hips, which may mean bring that right hip back, left hip forward. Make sure your knees are even, right? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist that left shoulder back. Inhale, lengthen. If you want to twist open, go for it. One more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, twist, and release. Forward fold. Now we're going to go to gorilla. Palms under your feet. If you cannot get your palms under your feet, just bring your hands to the mat. Okay? Modify. Give yourself whatever you need right here and now in the present moment. Okay? So this is gorilla. And then forward fold. Again, focus on that spot, the back of your mat. Release your neck. You can shake your head yes, no. Soft bend in your knees. Bend your elbows as much as you need to. Perhaps your chest can rest on your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, release. Bring your feet together. 12 o'clock. Inhale, come all the way up. Extended mountain pose. And now we're going to take chair pose again. And we're going to move to eagle on the right side. My right leg goes over. My right arm goes under. Now, as a variation, you could bring your right knee over and you can put your hands here. Samasti Tahi this is. You can do cactus arms, or maybe you just want to do eagle arms. Okay, again, full expression would be right leg over, right arm under, bring your shoulders up, and you want to try to keep that knee, that left knee bent like you were in chair pose. Breathe. If you fall out like I did, just get back in. No worries. We all fall down in life. We just have to brush ourselves off, pick ourselves back up. Release, shake it out. Now we're going to do eagle on the left. Make it your eagle, okay? Maybe you want to try something new on again, out of that comfort zone, out of that box. That's where the real magic happens. Breathe. Loudly in, out through your nose, maybe sit a little deeper, and release. Shake it out. Okay, extended mountain pose, look up, hands to heart center. Now we're going to move into tree pose. That's kickstand your foot. Tree pose on the right. So you can bring your foot to your heel, to your shin, or even up to your thigh. Okay, shoulders up and back. Okay, it's okay to be a little wobbly. We're going to be grounded in that left foot. Breathe and focus straight ahead. Look straight ahead now. Release, shake it out. Now we're going to move the tree on the left side. You're pressing the sole of your foot into your thigh and your thigh into the sole of your foot. Hands to heart. Your breath will get you through. Something that we have with us 24/7. Keep breathing. Shoulders up and back. If you fall down, get back up, okay? Just come right back in. No judgment. No one can see you. Okay, if you want, raise your branches on your tree. Try something new on. I know you can't see me, but I'm extending my arms up like in mountain pose. And I'm releasing. I'm shaking it out. Shaking it out. Okay, top of your mat. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back. High to low plank, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Okay, I want you to walk your feet through your hands. I want you to lie on your back, and you're gonna come up for bridge pose. Now, I'm gonna turn actually, I'll just do it this way so you can see my bridge pose. I'll turn my mat. You can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, so my feet are on 12 o'clock. I'm really grounding into my heels. I'm lying flat on my back. Well, it's hard for you to see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm lifting up my hips and I'm shimmying my shoulders under my back to get a real big heart opener. And as I inhale, I'm lifting my hips. You can even interlace your fingers behind underneath your back. Exhale, I'm coming down. And go ahead, you can windshield wipe your legs back and forth. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, stay up. Inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale, slowly come down. All right. I know I have 30 minutes to go. 30 minutes in all. So this is kind of like an abbreviated practice, but at least you're here and you're showing up, which is perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go back into downward facing dog. Okay, kick that right leg out. Bend it through under your chest and cross it under. And you're going to come back for half pigeon. And just release forward. Okay, you can put your head on your mat. My left foot is extended. My toes are tucked under. My right foot, I'm flexing that right foot. It's a good hip opener. And I'm just releasing to the mat. Palms are down. If you feel that you need to receive something, which we may all feel that way now with the situation in our world, you can put your palms facing up and breathe. Your heart rate, your breath comes back to normal as we're opening our hip. Okay, come on back up. Downward facing dog. Okay, if you want to stretch out that right foot, bring it back, left foot out, bend it at the knee, bring it under for half pigeon on the left. Tucking my right toe under, toes under, and I'm extending forward, forehead to mat, and release. And flex that left foot. Okay. Release and sit up nice and tall. I flex your feet. Okay, inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Don't overextend yourself. Let gravity do its course. Don't feel the need to have your forehead on your knees or touch your toes. Wherever you are is right where you need to be. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, come on and sit up. And we're going to do waterfall. If you have a cushion, a block, I'm just going to use my hands for today. I'm going to place it under my lower back. I'm lying down, my feet are flexed in the air. This is an inversion. (90 degrees). Hug into center, give yourself a big hug. Extend your right leg, bring your left knee in and cross it over for supine twist. My left arm is extended to the left. My gaze is over my left shoulder. Try to keep your shoulders on the mat, as close to the mat as you can. Release. Back to center, big hug. Bring in your right knee and then cross it over. Extend your right arm out and supine twist to the left. Release. Bring the heels of your feet together, or your heels together. Lie back. This could be called reclining butterfly. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Breath is back to normal. Feel your heartbeat. Shoulders into the mat, back of your arms, your spine. Notice where it touches the mat, your hips, all the way down to your feet. Pinky toes, relaxed, peaceful, and calm. And our final resting pose is Shavasana, which is a starfish pose. I also teach my students mindfulness at school, and just take up all the space that you need. Close your eyes. Final resting pose, your Shavasana, full relaxation. Close your eyes, melt into your mat. Perhaps do a body scan, starting at the crown of your head, the back of your head. Release. Hug your knees in, give yourself a big hug. Be grateful and thankful that you showed up today. Then turn to your right side, bring your knees in, fetal position. With the eyes closed, slowly sit up. Legs are crossed. Pretzel, I'm going to call it a pretzel position. Thumb knuckles to center of chest. Inhale for 2. Pause for 2. Release, open up. Big sigh out. Thumb knuckles to center of forehead. The light and love and gratitude in me honors the light and love and gratitude in each and every one of you. I thank you so much for showing up today. And we bow together. Namaste.